Conflict Hotline. What you say next can change your world. I'm Sigal Shoham. I'm a mediator and trainer for nonviolent communication with baynvc. I will be hosting the show today. We're experimenting with a new format. Miki Kashtan, our conflict coach, is here in the studio. She's going to be working with conflict situations with our role players. I'll be watching along with you and asking questions about what happens. Joining us in the studio as role players are Ali Miller, a therapist and NVC practitioner, and Lucy Perry, an NVC trainer and baynvc leadership program graduate. The theme of this month's show is social change. So we'll be looking at all kinds of challenges people face when they try to influence how society operates. We'll also have an interview with a special guest, Michael Nagler, an internationally recognized nonviolence expert and author. Let's take a look at our first scenario. It's called, It's Supposed to Be Nonviolent. We have Ali playing Dana and Lucy playing Angela. They're both at a protest. Miki.
Thank you. So Dana, I understand this protest arose from a meeting about the student fee hikes, and that there was a decision to have this be a nonviolent protest.
Right.
And now I understand there's some upset about Angela's group coming and having a different approach, and they're turning garbage cans and loud voices and about to break some windows, and you're upset about this. So let's see how you handle it, and let's see if I can help you with that.
Okay. What are you doing? It's supposed to be nonviolent.
I'm doing what needs to be done if we're going to have real change.
Well, it seems like what you're doing is just causing trouble, and then you're going to ruin the whole thing.
Well, some people need to cause trouble in order to make something happen around here. You know, that's just what it takes.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it takes. I think nonviolence is what it takes, and I'm really wanting you guys not to be doing this anymore.
Well, I didn't sign up for your program. We did not agree to your rules, you know. It's not just about following the rules. Something has to be done.
We're doing something.
I don't think what you're doing is going to work. I think what we're doing is really going to make a statement.
Thank you. I don't have a sense that either one of you is getting closer to understanding each other, right?
I don't.
And it's getting more and more polarized between the two of you. Yeah? Do you feel that? So in a moment we'll come back to this and see what we can do with it.
Great. Thank you, Miki. Conflict Hotline is a live call-in program about the common challenges we face in our relationships, at home, and around the world. It's about how we can bring awareness and skills to face the situations more successfully. We're an all-volunteer effort with no budget, and we are affiliated with Bay Area Nonviolent Communication, baynvc. You can call us from anywhere around the world at 510-848-5483. You can call with any conflict you have in your life, such as...
It could be a situation with your children or with your parents.
Or it can be something with coworkers, or a situation that you have with friends.
Or it could be an issue going on in your neighborhood or in your love life.
Now let's see what happens when we bring some consciousness and skills to Dana and Angela's situation.
So I understand that you are committed to nonviolence.
Yes.
So let's see what that means in this moment. I get a sense that you have a strong commitment to nonviolence in terms of the protest.
Yes.
Let's see what nonviolence looks like when you're facing a protester who is not committed to nonviolence.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing you doing is trying to convince her that your way is right.
Yeah.
And I don't have any sense that that's going to reach her. Have you felt any sense of reaching her?
I don't know what's going to reach her. I don't think anything's going to reach her.
And isn't that similar to your sense that nothing is going to reach the UC regents, or that nothing is going to reach the system or something like this? So there is some way that the fundamental premise of nonviolence is, how do we find the human connection? Stand up for what we believe in, and at the same time be open to the people who are holding some different view or different strategy or are doing things that we don't like. So you with me that goes to the heart of that. So now what that means in the context of nonviolent communication is trying to grasp what it is that matters to her and see if you can give her a sense that what is such a burning passion in her is something that you can understand instead of arguing with it. You willing to give it a try?
To try to connect with her, what's
Yes.
happening for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to try.
Because even under situations like this, if you try to express yourself and the other person is not hearing you, you can shift it by hearing them.
Okay.
Let's try from the top.
Okay. So you want me to say the same thing I started with?
At the beginning,
Okay.
and then see what she says in response, and then how you might react to that differently.
Okay. Hey, what are you doing? It's supposed to be nonviolent.
I'm doing what we need to do to make some real change around here.
So it's very easy
Yeah.
to hear what's important to her. Can you
Making
hear?
real change.
Yeah,
So are you, can I make a guess?
sure.
Are you feeling really desperate because you so passionately want things to be different?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to do something, right? We can't just sit and take what's handed to us. We have to speak up for what's important.
Because you care so deeply, so much about changing things.
Yeah, access to education, you know? It's a right that everybody needs access to.
So I'm curious if you're feeling ever so slightly more connected to her.
Way more connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because my guess is that when you get to this level, what she cares about
Is what I care about.
exactly. So the difference between you is only at the level of method, of strategy. And I'm wondering how you're feeling in this exchange.
I feel much like we're almost on the same side. We just see things a little differently.
Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? You want to keep going and see how far you can go with that?
Okay. So yeah, so it sounds like you really care about access to education, which is what we care about too. So we're
Yeah.
on the same page with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now there is another piece that I heard that I haven't heard you reflect, which is not only that she cares. My sense is that part of the feeling desperate that she has is because she feels alone in terms of what she thinks would be effective. That all of you, from her perspective, are doing this wishy-washy thing that's not going to do anything.
Okay.
And where I hear that is in the word, somebody's got to do something. Because you guys aren't. She didn't say that. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
So see if you can try to connect with her about that.
So when you see us, you know, doing this in a nonviolent way, I'm wondering, like, are you feeling really frustrated because you really want a sense of, like, that we're all in this together, like actually making a difference together?
Well, yeah, I mean, I want some respect for the fact that some of us are really willing to take risks for what's important.
So I'm hearing you want respect and some sort of acknowledgement for how you're really, like, you're really risking here.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, for you guys to come in and say that you know what's best and you tell us what to do, I mean, that's just not cool.
Yeah, so wanting some, like, shared sense of defining how this is going to go, as opposed to you being told what the rules are.
Yeah, I mean, who put you in charge of the rules?
Yeah, so, like, equality, wanting a voice.
I'm hearing something more like the autonomy to choose how she's going to attend to what matters to both of you, instead of being told.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is that it?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to jump in. As a listener, I'm getting nervous. You know, if I'm on Dana's side, I'm getting pretty nervous about where this is going. It sounds like Dana's going to cave. You know, I'm wanting some reassurance that this isn't just going to go one way or another here.
Yeah, this in a moment like this often comes up, a little nervousness about, you know, how far do I go? And so two things that I want to say about that. One is that I don't have yet a sense that full connection has been established. There's still a little more here before this person will settle. And there's a kind of a settling that happens that then you can say your piece. That's number one. Number two, I really value what you're saying, because a lot of people kind of like disappear into empathy and forget about bringing themselves into it too. So I'm thinking that just one or two more lines, and then Angela is likely to be willing to hear.
I'll try and have some faith.